Hey, Brad Ward here, Ward's Auctions, Edmonton, Alberta. We have a spring sale. It's bidding right now already by the time we're shooting this video. It closes April 23rd, online bidding. We have a live viewing Friday the 8th from 4 o'clock until 8 o'clock p.m. and that's at 11802 145 Street, Northwest Edmonton, Alberta. Of course, the address will be below. There's one of everybody in the sale. We've got this quad. You can, if you go onto the bidding gallery, you will see a video of it running. We've got this fantastic Harley-Davidson clock, and we're not talking about some gimmicky little poorly made unit. This is a bull of a movement. Chimes beautifully, sounds wonderful, it looks great. It was actually wrapped up in the house when we picked it up, and I was expecting it to be a little tacky, I'll be honest, and when we got it here and unwrapped, I'm like, that is the most awesome looking clock you can imagine. Speaking of clocks, lots of them are moving. If it says in the description moving at time of cataloging, there you can see it's working. Doesn't mean it's guaranteed, just means that it is working. Lots of nice artwork, including some native stuff. Originals here, vintage framed posters. Some of those had price tags on them of $3,500, $3,800. 4-seater Polaris Razor 4. Again, you can see a video of it. It's a 800 cc fuel-injected unit. Seems to run quite nicely. This is an oddity. I forget what the consignor said it was, maybe a bar. But they don't necessarily open, but you do have 2 pins. And then you can take both sides out, and I'm probably going to have to get my handy-dandy Boy Scout pocket knife out here, because it's not exactly designed to just open, but it's not designed to not open, right? So kind of interesting, and the other side is exactly the same with the panels and the way that it opens. So whatever it's supposed to be, I don't know. I'm not even sure what we called it, but it's definitely interesting. And you've got the snake basket. Just need a cobra and a flute, and away you go. This is a fairly rare gramophone. It was used as more of an industrial thing, so like in a classroom, as an example, or in a school. Basically, it's on its own dolly, the big wheels, and you could dolly it from room to room or auditorium to auditorium in a classroom. You can see that the cabinetry is still in wonderful condition, and I'm pretty sure that's original finish, quarter cut oak. I mean, you couldn't buy the oak now. It will need some love. Now the movement is trying to work. That's not a problem necessarily, but you can see somebody was starting to get monkeying around with the sound part of it. So you're going to need to do a little bit of an overhaul on that. But I don't think that would be too big of a deal, and I also think it would be well worth it. Really nice, heavy as a house, that one. Modern but collectible doll on the Hempstead, I think it's called. Very, very large. I mean, I'm 10 feet tall, and it's halfway up. Victorian style chairs here. So we have some modern and some antique stuff. 2 sets of nesting tables, oriental theme. That one's heavily carved. That one's got the mother of pearl inlay. This is a semi-contemporary jewellery chest, if you will. Put lots of jewellery in there. More of the posters. Cabinet, there's an antique looking, but it's a modern type of sofa. This cabinet really, and I'm going to forget the name again, Thomasville. I keep wanting to say Forestville, which is not. It's not a clock. Thomasville, sliding doors, nice quality, illuminated, and glass shelves. And the glass, you'd have to see it in person to really appreciate it. They've made it look like the old Depression antique glass, if you will. It's got imperfections in it. Really quite nice. This is a server. I don't want to hit anything. Probably on wheels. Yes. So the server for your dining room. This obviously came out of the one setting. On the other side of the spectrum, we have a terrific quality. A terrific condition Victorian dining set. This is a crank table. At the time we're shooting this, we do not have the crank, but the consignor says she has it and she's going to get it to us. So I'm hoping, and I sort of planted the seed, I need it before viewing, so otherwise we can't say we have it. So for now we don't have it, but it's on the way. 6 balloon back chairs to go along with that. They've been reupholstered, I'm assuming. There's 3 leaves. So if you read the description, lot number 114, you can do the math on how big this will become by the time you've added those 3 leaves. Beautiful. And then the sideboard is selling separately right afterwards because not everybody has that spot for it. This is trying to work. I think the movement works, but the chime does not on the antique slate clock, mantle clock. And there's quite a few. There's even some behind the camera that you're not going to get to see. This new Holland Boomer tractor is in the sale. It's only a few years old. Doesn't look. It's about 500 hours on it. Sort of a non-New Holland, I don't think, bucket on there, but that doesn't matter. It's got a nice loader on it, 4-wheel drive, diesel. And we did mention in the listing that the dealer does recommend putting a new turbo on it because it is potentially leaking oil in and plugging up the little pollution doodad in the exhaust. But it seems to run quite nice. $539 on this antique wooden chest, and you can see the label on the top. H.M. McDougall. This was purportedly, by the consignor, bought at the McDougall mansion here in Edmonton. Let's just wiggle on down. Don't look at the mess. That's a working area. A couple of nice rockers. I actually really like this one. I would call that a true Boston rocker. And it still has old paint on it. It's like very Pennsylvania Dutch type thing. So I don't know. I don't know if there's a story to be told there, but I think it's quite a nice set for sure. Let's wiggle our way this way. Room divider. This is a fold-over table with the legs at the back that swing over and support it. And inside here you can see quite a collection. Mahjong sets, carved soapstones, Royal Doulton figurines, more soapstones there. What else have we got? Beanie Babies. We're going to talk about Beanie Babies later on. This is lot number 218. It's sort of like a Mickey Mouse, but not quite. And I'm not sure if it's somebody was doing a sort of a knockoff on them. Couple of sculptures here, 4-9 on the naked old men. Can't have too many of those kicking around. Teak dining or teak hutch here. It's a Danish label on the back, and again you'll find a picture of the label on the website gallery, wardsauctions.com. Knitting table here, antique, needs a little bit of love, but it'll be worth it. Lots of carpets, different shapes, colors, configurations. Again, all described and multiple photos on the website for you to have a look at. Radio cabinet 202. I don't remember, and it will say if we managed to get it working, but I don't think we did on this one. But it's got a great look to it. More original artwork, Victorian needleworks, more original artworks, moose tuftings or caribou tuftings, Eskimo artwork, the neat the vending card vending machine there, more tuftings down there, more original artwork. We missed this cabinet over here, so we were backtracking. More Royal Doultons, Inuit art, dolls, totems, porcelain there. It looks French at a glance, but I'm not sure now. Coming around the corner, we've got a Victorian wax portrait and a little shadow box. More soapstones. Interesting pieces too, not just another generic one. This is ivory, this flower. Isn't that wonderful? Take a look at that. And it's a good size. There's my hand next to it. Inlaid box. Victorian inkwell. There's Beanie Babies in here that are sold separately. Or individually. Batteries sold separately. Because I'm not going to pretend to be an expert on Beanie Babies, but I know that the value does come when there's misprints. And there's misprints on those tags. So you be the judge. Get in and have a peek at it. I think we've covered everything down there. I tell you what, something that we do need to talk about is the bar. We got tequila at the shooter bar. Lots of scotch. And some good pieces in here. About 130 pieces. These are all from a different consignor than the last sale, the February sale. Even though one of them is a duplicate from a duplicate or the same cask, it is a different number. So this is all new. There are some repeats from the last sale, and they are 100% because somebody bought and did not pay their bill. And I told Michael to put the guy's name, he's from Vancouver, I think, or something, in the description, but he refused to do it. He said we would get in trouble. And I said, wah. But the reality is he complained that we did not disclose that there was no shipping or no insurance on the shipping. But we clearly state we ship through Canada Post. Canada Post doesn't insure alcohol when it's getting shipped. That's not on us, so bid accordingly. We shipped a lot of that last sale, and everything went fine. We got lots of compliments. Another guy complained that we overpacked stuff. That was the only two, so I was pretty happy with that. These are fantastic. These are bronzes. Now, candle holders. Now, they come with these 2 boxes of lusters, but these lusters are there to hang on all of those. You see each one of those has a hole in it to hang a luster. Now, I don't know if these are the original lusters to hang from it or if this is an afterthought, but I just think, and everybody agreed, you hang all of those on there, you've completely hidden this beautiful sculpture. So I think it needs something very, very delicate, much smaller, thinner, and shorter. But once you buy it, you can do you. Pocket watches, wrist watches, costume jewelry, Mickey Mouse watches there, jewelry that's appraised. There's gold chains. I don't know if they're appraised, but they're 10-karat gold chains and that sort of a thing. And then we've got some good vintage pieces. We've got carved cameos. But as an example, this unusual looking one here, basically one oval-shaped mother of pearl pendant. I won't read the whole thing. The bottom line is it appraises at $4,200. And we stand behind our appraisals. We don't get some Mickey Mouse fly-by-nighter to do appraisals. We stand behind them. These are done by Michael Meredith at West Edmonton Mall. But we also have Paul Margolis in here and others that we trust. There's a tanzanite ring. That'll be this one here. That one appraises at $2,200. We've got the emerald in the middle of that little collage. That appraises at $5,200, and that's in 14-karat white gold. Then we've got the wedding set. Is this the set? What am I doing here? So $8,000 for the wedding set. There's that one there, and that is a Canadian diamond in there. So $405. Read the listing description on there. We've got a sovereign, a gold sovereign here. We've got sterling silver pieces, pearls, you name it, we have it. Well, let's see where else we're at. More costume jewelry, Sherman, fossils, some coins. Not a lot of them, but some early lots, lot 19, lot 18. I mentioned the stuff that was bought and not paid for. I think, well, for sure this Louis bottle in the Baccarat crystal decanter, that was one of them. And so anyhow, as we go along, you can hear a radio off in the background. That is actually an antique radio that is operating right as we speak. There's a neat dispenser, I'm guessing, for a bus or something like that, or a coin thing. China, this is a whole thing of Shelley china, quite collectible. Whole thing of Bleak, kind of a neat musical instrument. Bigger bags of Beanie Babies that probably don't have misprints, but who knows? Might get lucky on there. Waterford crystal, I believe. Great little travel set. Absolutely wonderful. More china, mid-century modern type pieces. This is a chintz set. The egg cup is missing, but the rest is there. So somebody out there has that egg cup for that chintz set. So the nice proper, got the hiccups, Royal Winton chintz set. Oriental pieces, more crystal, prints, lots of artwork on the wall up there. A single trumpety pern or center bowl, beadwork, blankets, Doulton stuff, cranberry, Amari. There's some tools. I see a small drill press there. I think we could go on and on. There's something else I think I was supposed to do, but I forget. Oh, the radio. You can hear the radio going. Sorry, let's zippy-do all the way down here. And there it is. The hi-fi working. Very deco look to it. That is perfect. 533, I forgot to research this. I know that this is a significant little sculpture as well. So have a peek at that one. That's what we'll close on. 533, and it's another little illuminated case there. So that's the long and the short of it. The bidding closes starting at 10 o'clock in the morning, April 23rd, and it goes in catalog order, 1 through whatever. The scotch is at the end of the sale, like we did last time. Works out very well. There is a live viewing, so we do encourage locals to come and kick the tires, as it were. And that's Friday the 8th from 4 till 8. And that's at 11802 145th Street Northwest, Edmonton. Phone number is 780-451-4549. And my name is Brad Ward. I certainly thank you for watching and mostly for your patronage. Thanks. Take care.